Coworkers can either make your shift a living hell or make it go by in a blink of an eye. And today, I'm gonna rank every type of coworker that I could possibly think of. Let me get this out the way first. There are two different squads of coworkers. There's the JV squad and the varsity squad. And the combination of all the coworkers you have working that day is what is gonna get you that squad. And that will determine if your shift is amazing or just a complete pile of dog ass. The chill manager. This guy or girl is one of the MVPs of the store. If you're sitting in the break room and they catch you 30 times, they don't care. If you're taking food or product, they also don't care. And they're not trying to make your life a living hell at wherever you're working. So for that, they're getting a high A. Now, on the contrary, the asshole managers. These guys just despise you being there even though you're working for them. They just want to make your life just suffering. You think you're doing your job right? Wrong. They could find some way you fucked it up. You finish all your work and you're going to the break room for a little bit of downtime? Uh-oh, that's your worst mistake ever. They're about to send your ass to HR for code 32 subsection B of sitting in the break room. So that, they're getting bottom of the bottom, F tier. Next up is the cart guy who just smokes all day and listens to music. Not much can be said about this guy. You either see him all the time at work or he's gone half the day and you're wondering where the fuck did this guy go? Where is he? But you can't say much bad about him because he just kind of stays in his own lane, minds his own business, doesn't talk too much. So for that, he's getting middle of the road, B tier. The old guy who is slow but is still willing to help. I have nothing but love for these type of people. Although they're getting up there in age, but they're still wanting to help you every second. And that just shows them what type of person they are. They're just genuine good people. They'll help you with anything that you're working on. And if a manager catches you talking to them, they're not gonna bitch at you because you're just talking to the old guy. So for that, I'm giving the old guy A tier. Next up are the lazy fucks who don't want to do their job, but they'll tell you to do it for them. These are the type of people that will be walking to do something and they see you coming down the aisle or wherever you're working and their eyes just light up. They found their perfect candidate to do their job for them. And who knows what they do while you're doing their job for them? No one does because you're doing their job for them. So that I give them F right next to the asshole manager. Next up is the non-managers that act like managers. Arguably the type of people that piss me off by far, because who are you telling me what to do when we are getting the same amount of money? We're getting the same pay. Why do you think you are higher than me? Like, do you just have that big of an ego? It just doesn't make sense to me how these people just think they're so entitled to bossing me around. We're getting the same amount of money. I'm getting heated just talking about this, but for them, I had them at D, but no, I'm bumping them even downward, even lower to F. They are the worst of the worst. I can deal with dickhead managers all day, but these guys, they're getting my blood boiling. Next up is the person who will help you with anything you ask. This guy is just happy to be there. He's just looking to help. He's just a good guy. Just like the old guy that helps, this guy is he's basically the past version of this guy. He just helps to help. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're working. He will, if he's never worked there, he will help. He will try. And for that, S. Highest of the high, S tier. Next up is the person who hides in the bathroom or the car or wherever their favorite hiding spot is. Everyone's been a hider at some point. You all get tired of working, tired of the bullshit you see at work. So you just go to your favorite hiding spot. I can't blame you. Everyone's done it. It's nice. But for this, sometimes they go hide in a critical point of the store. Who am I saying critical? It's a retail job and I'm working way too hard. But they're making me pick up for them because they're hiding. Same could be said when I hide, so I'm giving a C tier because everyone hides, everyone does it. Next, I have the meat rider of the manager. This is most likely an assistant manager that is trying to get promoted to a manager spot. Anything the manager says, yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. The manager is on your side, they're on your side. If the manager suddenly switches up and is totally against you, look who's turning up. The guy or girl. And they're also going to be against you. Whatever the manager says, they're agreeing it because they just want to get promoted. Me personally, I don't have that big of a deal with it. I mean, you do you, chase your bag, but I'm gonna give them a D. because they're riding the D of the manager. See, okay. The person who steals lunches out of the fridge. This one is up there with the lazy people tell me what to do. I hate people that steal, and someone that steals a lunch from another worker. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you just... It's pissing me off. But if you're stealing lunches from a fridge, you deserve everything that comes to you. Like, I hope you get bombarded with customers asking you dumbass questions. And for that, they're going F tier next to all the other F tiers. The guy working way too hard for his job. This guy or girl will just be going at it for hours on a minimum wage job. You gotta respect it. I mean, they're hustling. It might be in their DNA. They might not know anything else but to go hard. And it's awesome because it just makes the whole place a better place because everyone is more chill because we're all caught up on our shit. 90% of it is done by this one person, but maybe that's who they are. Maybe they love just going hard. And for that, I give them an A tier. The store manager. Most of the time, they're gonna be dickheads, but it's understandable because they're the store manager. They got there for a reason. It's in their nature to kind of be a dickhead. So I'm not holding that against them because they have a lot of responsibilities. I get that. They have to run the store. So for that, they're getting a C. Their dickheadness is being justified a little bit here. Next up is the dad joke guy. This guy, he's cool in moments. If you hear 30 of the same dad jokes, it starts to get a little old. But some of his jokes do be funny. He be spitting sometimes, and I'm like, damn, how the fuck, where'd you come up with this? Just on the fly? You've been doing this for years? It's just like cool in moderation. You hear 30 dad jokes, you're like, okay, come on, move the fuck on, go to someone else. Tell your jokes to someone else. So for that, I got him B tier. He's cool, but not one of the best. The next person I have is the veteran. This guy's been there 20, 30, 40 years, all just doing the same bullshit over and over and over, getting the reps in. And he knows everything. You have a question, you go to him, he knows. There's no wondering because he's had every imaginable experience. And if he hasn't had one experience that you're coming to him with, you're in trouble because that is a whole fuckery that you're gonna have to deal with. Because of his knowledge and just knowing what to do, he has to be S. There's no other where to put him. And the opposite of that, I have the new hire. New hires are iffy. They could be really cool or they could be absolute buffoons. There's not much to say about them because they're new and they don't really know their job. So they're just getting middle of the road B tier because they're either the coolest people you met or the weirdest weirdos. And the last type of coworker I could think of is the annoying coworker that you have to hide from. This is the type of person that if you see them walking, you better start running the other way because they will talk to you for minutes. I'm not even gonna say hours because if they're talking to you for hours, then your store's in shambles. But they will talk your ear off. I mean, it's cool at some points. It's gotta be a time and place. But if you're just talking to me about bullshit, come on. I don't wanna sit and chat about your cats. Move it to someone else. So for that, I'm gonna have to give him a D tier. It's a little lower. It's not the worst of the worst. I can put up with some talking, but it gets a little old. There are as many types of coworkers as you could think, and I probably missed 1,000 of them. But these are I don't even know how many I have on here, but these are the ones I could think of. And I'm not gonna lie, my list is looking a little stacked. It's looking like the only ranking of this list is possible. But yeah, if I missed any that you are just screaming at me for not saying, please let me know in the comments and I will rank it. I will rank your comment of the type of coworker you're telling me. But with that, that's all I got. See you.